You're listening to Glascock Panthers Radio. Now let's get out to the stadium and join the guys for this week's game. All right, welcome again, football fans, here to another lovely football Friday night here, another hot and muggy one. It's going to get some cool nights here shortly, but we got a few hot ones to put up with to start with. We're here tonight, Wheeler County, visiting Glascock County. Wheeler County coming from Alamo, Georgia, about 2.5 hours down the road. Just had a moving ceremony here to honor 9/11. It is a anniversary of that time 19 years ago that happened in our history that we should never forget, and that's what we had a little ceremony here to make sure people are still remembering. And we've also had the national anthem played by the Wheeler County Marching Band, so we still have about 8 minutes to go before kickoff. And just some interesting facts about Wheeler County. They defeated Telfair last week, 26-19 I think the score was, which is a big eye-opener because last year's score I think it was 44-7, so it was a total flip. Either Telfair's gotten worse or Wheeler's gotten a lot better. So, and just by talking to a lot of coaches, I think it's the latter. I think Wheeler's getting a lot better. They got a lot more dedicated coaches. The players have bought into the system, and they do have a brand new coach this year, Mr. Thomas Smith. He had a nice conversation with him before the game started. He is a Toombs County local. He said he graduated from Toombs County, played football for Toombs, then coached at Toombs, and then spent 9 years at Robert Toombs Christian. So, and he just felt like Wheeler County was where he needed to move to and start another part of his career. And here was my interview. I talked with Coach Smith before the game got started. All right, here with Coach Thomas Smith from Wheeler County. Coach, this is your first year at Wheeler County. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? How did you get to Wheeler County? Where you come from? That kind of thing.
Originally from Toombs County, played at Toombs and coached at Toombs. Then I was the head coach at Robert Toombs for 9 years. And then when Wheeler came open, we came and saw it, and it was a good place for me and my family, and we really enjoyed the people there.
Coach, Wheeler's a long way from here. 2 hours to get here from us coming to y'all coming to us. We don't ever get to see y'all very much on highlight shows or anything. When you're doing different highlight shows, you can tell you're far apart. What's some of the things we can look for tonight? What kind of guys you got? Who you expecting to do big things for you tonight?
Well, last week you couldn't really identify just one. We had a lot of guys contributing. We had a lot of guys flying around on D. We're able to hold Telfair scoreless in the second half. Offensively, we had some big plays from number 5, Quinshot Edwards, number 3, Jason Culver, number 4, Brandon Smallwood, and our quarterback, number 1, Jock Kinsey, did a great job for us.
And bringing up last week, Coach, that's a big game for y'all. I think they're only 4, 5, 6 miles from y'all. Telfair's a big rivalry with y'all. How much did that mean to y'all to get that big win last week?
It was big. We've got a young group that's came up and that has beat them the last 3 years in middle school, so those young guys kind of expect to win. And then it was just big for the program, though, to finally go ahead and get over the hump with that one.
One last thing, Coach, y'all in a new region this year. You still got some folks in there you used to competing with, like Johnson and Trutland. Got some new folks in there. What's your expectation for the region this year? How you going to compete?
Not looking that far ahead. We're going, each game is its own, and that's what we're selling to the kids, that especially with all these circumstances going on, you've got to take each Friday night like it could be your last one and give everything you got, and they've done a good job doing that.
I appreciate you. All right, so that was Coach Smith before the game. Didn't have a chance to catch up with Coach Kelly. He was in his usual wide open way he goes around before game time. But I can tell you what he's telling his players right now. Big win last week, but it doesn't really matter about what happened last week if you don't push it on through to this week. So expect we'll see a different matchup this week. Wheeler County always, in the years I've been at Glascock as a player and coach, to me they've been one of the more physical teams we've ever played. So we'll see how that matches up tonight.
They show 45 on the roster, but only 5 seniors, so they're a young team too. They got some big size boys. They don't list any of their weights or sizes, but they dressing them uniforms out pretty good over there.
Let me see. I did print one off of Max Preps today. I think the biggest one I saw on here was 250. No, there's one 220. So 230. A senior lineman and kicker, Diego Ortiz, 5'7", 230. Have a couple of 220s. So
They all huddled up down in the end zone there. You don't see any tall kids. They all look about the same height. So
I can guarantee you that, like I said, from the years past coaching and playing against Wheeler County, they've just always had athletes. They've had kids that wanted to stick you and hit you hard, and they've always been a really aggressive team. So looking forward to the to matchup tonight. We're having captains come to the midfield stripe. One lone captain for the Panthers tonight, Noah Dye, number 51.
I think they changed that rule with the GHSA, right? Just one captain in now.
I think I heard the official tell him when we were doing right before we did the interview, he could have one captain to go out speaking, and he could have some more stay back. But there was only one going to the center of the field.
Right.
So looks like number 4, Brandon Smallwood, is their captain. So getting ready to do the coin toss here. And like we was talking to Coach Smith before the game, they're in a new region down there. They got themselves, and of course Telfair. They played a region game as their opening game last week. Kind of what colleges do sometimes. They play some close regional rivalries that are big time for the program, and that's what Telfair is. It's like the Clemson, South Carolina of their two schools. And they're also in there with Dooley, Hawkinsville, Johnson County, Montgomery County, Truetland, Wilcox, and guess what? The AA state champion Dublin. Welcome. Come on down. So Wheeler used to be in the region 3 with the Savannah School, Savannah Christian, Calvary. And, of course, with them splitting up, they redid all the regions. So guys are meeting at midfield now for the coin toss with their new 6-foot spacing.
He better stay 6 foot away, because I guarantee you once that game starts, 51's going to be on him. He ain't going to be 6 foot from him.
And I was telling a lot of folks this week for the game, that's probably the most aggressive. I don't know if it was, you hear that they're saying when there's blood in the water, the sharks circle, and that may have been the case last week with our defense. But to me, it seemed like the kid just flew to the ball last week and was hitting with more aggression. And I don't know what it was, but we do have a lot of kids out there with a lot more experience and a lot of playing time. So, and of course that defense is led by the Dye boys, Mitchell and Noah. Looks like Wheeler County is going to receive the kickoff. So we're going to get ready to come through the run through down in the corner and get this one kicked off. Just while we're waiting on the kickoff, Wheeler County comes into their sideline. Glascock getting behind the run through. Cheerleaders trying to cheer them on to come through. Some games of note tonight in our area. Lincoln County and Laney will face off tonight. Hepzibah and Evans. Aquinas plays Cross Creek. Here come the Panthers down to their sideline. Thompson and Grovetown will play. I think Ashley Brown had predicted that one to be a close game tonight. ARC at Glen Hills. Swainsboro is playing Washington County due to both of those teams having canceled games this week. Jefferson County and Swainsboro had to be canceled because of COVID. And Washington County and Burke had to be canceled, so they decided to play each other. And Warren and Westside are playing each other now, I think, which is one of the most shocking wins last week. I think it was Westside.
Westside,
it was a 47 to. I mean, it was a big win over Greene County.
And Warren beat Jenkins. I think it was 16-0,
16-0.
18-0.
Right. Mm-hmm. So those are some of the games, some private school games that are of interest around here. We play some of these teams. Gatewood at EBA tonight. Briarwood, Flint River play, and Thomas Jefferson and Robert Toombs. So a lot of good football last week. Like I said, about a couple of the surprises that shocked me last week was Westside beating Greene, and then ARC. I think won a game last week. So Panthers line up to kickoff. Is Pickering going to be doing the kicking duties from the 40-yard line? Whistle is blown, and he's going to pooch it to the sideline.
Nice kick.
It rolls, and it finally goes out of bounds. It looked like it was going to be a good one, but it rolled out of bounds. It's going to be a penalty.
Went out about the 4-yard line is what he threw it flag down.
So Wheeler will take over with decent field position. Ball going to be on the 35. Ball placed down by the head linesman at the 35 on the near side hash. Don't know much about Wheeler County, but I heard them talking about shotgun stuff out there, and they are. They're in 4 wide, 3 trips to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation with a back behind the quarterback. Quick screen out here to number 5. That is Quinshana Edwards. He is brought down quickly by number 10, McNair, and 4, Gilmore. Pickup of about 4. That was quarterback Jaquez Kinsey out to Quishad Edwards. Both of those are seniors. Two backs in the backfield now. Snap and hand off to the running back. There's Gilmore. Hits him in the backfield, but he's driving him, pulling Gilmore. Somebody lit him up hard at the end. Gilmore had him stood up. He did drag him forward for a gain of about 4. Post to 5. Going to be a 3rd down and 1.
He made him in the backfield, but he just couldn't bring him down.
Stopped his feet. The guy drug him on. So 3rd and short. Panthers defense trying to stand tall here. Broxton in the middle linebacker. He's going to hand to the number 3. He hit in the backfield by Dye. Going to be a loss in the backfield by Mitchell Dye. That was Jason Culver, the running back. And Dye loses his helmet, so he's going to come off the field for a play. He does lose about a yard and a half, maybe just close to 1. So 4th and a long 2. In that same formation, Dogs going to go for 2. Go for the 4th down conversion here. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to take it with an option.
Fumble.
Ball on the ground. Panthers on
it.
top of it. That's a defensive turnover either way. Either we got it or it's a 4th down turnover. So Panthers will take over on the Wheeler County side of the field.
And that was Broxton came up with a fumble recovery.
So big defensive stand by the Panthers. So that's what I was telling you last week. I didn't know if it was because of the competition. Not to say GSIC wasn't a great team, but Panthers just showed more tenacity and more fierceness on defense than I've ever seen since probably the 8-2 team years ago. Panthers running one more guy on the offensive line. Chester, the center. We kind of need him. Broxton under center in wing T formation. Snap. He's going to hand off to Pickering.
Horse collar.
People get in the backfield, bring him down. No blocking from the backside. Pickering going to lose 5. So 2nd and 15. They brought a lot of pressure from the backside, from the wing side, and just ran him down in the backfield. Look like number 22, Dylan Williams, with the tackle. He's a freshman linebacker, 5'10". Snap by Broxton. He's going to hand to Doss. Doss trying to get outside. He gets in there, he picks up a few yards, almost to the line of scrimmage. Pick up of about 4. Going to be almost back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 11. Maybe closer to 12. A big 3rd down play here for the Panthers. Need to keep this momentum going. Pickering split wide right.
Blitz to the left. Got a flag.
Broxton looking for room. Flag down. Going to be a false start on the Panthers. They're going to decline the penalty, and Panthers are going to be in punt situation. Coach Kelly calling for the punt team. 4th and 12. Pickering back deep to punt. He gets the snap and gets it off. Good long kick. Angle toward the left side. It's going to roll into the end zone as the official goes rolling. He wasn't expecting that ball to be back there toward him either. That was a booming punt. Wait on Coach Stanley to figure that up.
That was 42 yards.
That's 42 yards in the air.
Yeah, so he 18 more back, so he's over 50 yards.
Good gracious. I mean, that was a huge punt.
Could have just took that back bounce, would have been okay.
All right, so Wheeler County going to take it at the 20-yard line after the touchback. Flip the field position there. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for somebody. We're on him in the backfield. Missed the tackle. Still scrambling. We got people after him. That's Dye. He calls for a block and gets it and finally gets out of bounds. He's going to have 11 yards on the pickup.
Had him in the backfield. Couldn't tackle him.
He's going to have enough for the first down. Well, they're going to spot him out. He stepped out just short of the first down marker, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. They look like Noah Dye had him in the backfield and let him get loose. They're up to the line quick.
Dolphs ran him out of bounds.
Kinsey takes the snap. He's rolling to the right, looking for a man open.
11.
And we got him in the backfield again. Somebody help him get him down. He's still struggling. D. Gilmore brings him in. That is
Number 11.
that's Stone, Liam Stone. And D. Gilmore comes in to help him mop up and get the tackle. We're going to lose back close to the original line of scrimmage. Loses about 7 yards on the, well, yeah, about 7 yards. So 3rd and 3rd and 8. So big play on defense again by the Panthers. Jaquez Kinsey at quarterback. Trips to the right. He takes the snap, looking down to the lone receiver on the left. He's got him open. We got a guy out there with him. It's
that's interference.
Almost
Offensive
interference.
He reached over his back.
No flags, but that was a heck of a play by number 21. That's that freshman Haley.
Reached over the back, knocked it away from him. He had that ball picked.
Nathan Haley, good play. He had him beat just a second. The throw was underthrown, and Haley just kept his position and was in perfect play, perfect spot to make the play there, and probably a pass interference on the offense, but it was not called.
He put hands over the shoulder.
4th and 8. So Wheeler's going to drop back in punt formation.
There's the fake.
It's like Alan Weeks, the punter. They're running the guy on.
I don't think they punted last week.
Ball is snapped to the punter, and he gets it off. It's a low line drive kick, going to hit and roll. Right about midfield. Panthers get away from it. Wheeler downs it on the 48-yard line in Panther territory. So still got good field position, 2 yards from being in Bulldogs territory. Again, if you've never been to Wheeler County, it's in the small town of Alamo, Georgia. Down around Mount Vernon and Soperton and McRae area. Panthers on the ball. Broxton takes a snap, hands to Gilmore. Gilmore drives, gains 3 yards on the play, upended. He gains 3. Made the play there made by, looks like Weeks. No, Jeremiah Kinsey, number 19, the freshman. Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Nothing fancy, just hand to the fullback in the wing T formation, powered off tackle. Picked up a few. Broxton takes the snap, hands to Gilmore again. He's got a big hole, picks up 5-6 yards. Close to the first down. It's going to be short by a yard. So 3rd and 1, picks up about 6 on the play. Pickering bringing the play into Broxton from Coach Kelly on the sideline. Broxton takes a snap, powers forward. He's going to have enough for the first down, just hold the football. He's going to gain 3, 4, 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Wheeler had 10 in the box there and still couldn't stop him.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line on the near hash, close to us in the press box. Broxton hands to Gilmore again. Big hole, 2, 3 yards on the play. When we say big hole, people, we're not used to if you're not used to the wing tee, 3-4 yards in the wing tee is a big hole. So he does pick up 4, which is exactly what you want. Keep you ahead of the sticks. 2nd and 6.
That's his 3rd carry for 13 yards.
And Gilmore turned out to be the workhorse to start the game here. Panthers not able to get wide yet because of the intense blitzing and pressure from the edges. Going to hand off to Pickering. Pickering cuts it up. He's going to gain 3-4 yards. Ball is going to be placed on the 29-yard line. So 3rd and 2. Like Stanley said just a few minutes ago, they got about 10 in the box. They got 4, look like 4 down linemen and 2 outside linebackers walked up on the edge too. Look like almost like they got a 6-man front.
And we keep picking the right hole though. They go on the wrong side every time. So
I guess they saw the film and saw how much we got outside last week, and they're going to try to prevent that. If we're going to beat them, it's going to be up the middle. Hand off to Gilmore, up the middle. He's going to have 1, maybe 2, close to the first down. We'll see where it's spotted at. The guy on the far side looks like it may be really close. We're going to have to see what the white hat says.
He may measure this.
He's looking across, and he's going to measure real quick. So it's going to be 4th down and 1, or first down, one or the other. So I can bet you Coach Kelly's already drawing up a 4th down play.
Gilmore running for some tough yards. He's got 4 carries for 15 yards.
So the chains are stretched out, and it's going to be a first down. So Gilmore does get the first down.
Nice drive going here. We started at our own 48. Ran 3 minutes off the clock. Down to their 27, so.
Yep, 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score still. Both teams have had the ball. Panthers on their 2nd drive. Broxton under center, same backfield in there. Actually, Clark's the fullback now. They're going to hand to Pickering. He's looking for a place to cut. He cuts back, and he's met immediately as he makes the cut. He's going to lose maybe half a yard. Coach Kelly's telling him, I think, to go ahead and plant and cut up quicker. 2nd down and 11. 1 yard loss.
If you had to throw a ball, it might be a good shot right here. Got 1-on-1 on coverage on McNair on the left here.
It's number 9, DJ Williams out there. He's 5'11". McNair's definitely got the height. Doss has got the ball. He's looking for a place to cut up. He's trying to stretch it out wider and can't get there. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. No gain on the play. Panthers just seem to be looking to stretch it to the wide sideline every time and have been unable to get outside the Wheeler County defense there. They're containing pretty well.
Got a little bit more speed on that outside than we got.
Chester brings the offense up. He's the center. We got Gearing, both Die boys, and C.J. Redfield on the offensive line. Broxton takes the snap, looking to throw. He's got McNair, but it's way over his head. 1-on-1 out there, but he was way over his head. So 4th down and 11. Ball going to be just inside the 30 on about the 28. Too long for a field goal. That would be a 45-yarder. Panthers going to go for it. 4th and 10, 4th and 11. McNair split way out to the right.
Oh, they're all over him.
And Broxton is hitting the backfield, brought down for a loss, and there'll be a turnover on downs for the Panthers. Wheeler County will take over on their own 34-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3:09 to go in the first quarter. Still no score. And defense from the Panthers has been swarming so far. Have not allowed many yards yet. Quarterback Kinsey is still in the shotgun formation with one back behind him. He takes a snap, looking for an option. He keeps it, and he's hit immediately by Mitchell Dye. Brought down in the backfield right at the line. That's going to be a 1 yard loss, so second down and 11. Had the option play there and decided to keep it himself. Man comes in motion. Liam Stone comes in hard, and there goes. That was Doss. Met him in the hole and stands him up and waits on a bunch of people to come help him. Good job by Doss. So pick up about 2 yards, 3rd and 9. Looks like Coach Kelly's had that play read out from that man come in motion. Stone automatically went towards the line of scrimmage and looked to be blitzing. And Doss looked to come from the other way like he knew what was coming as well. So Kinsey looking to throw. He's got a man. It's caught. Stone there misses the tackle and finally pushed out of bounds by number 23, Pickering. The flags come in. Looks like going to be a late hit on the Panthers. I think that was number 50, Sleester. Come in a little late there. It will be enough for a first down on the play and plus 15 yards on the end. Pushes the Bulldogs for the first time into Panther territory, or the deepest into Panther territory they've been all night. So ball inside the 40 on the 39-yard line. Kinsey running the ball to the left, looking for a man to throw the ball, and he throws it, and it's hit.
Tipped by number 11, Liam Stone.
Tipped it, and it almost still was been able to be caught by that receiver out there, number 4, Smallwood, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stone, another one of those freshmen that's got significant playing time so far. We've been on the starting team and contributing a lot. Got 2 freshmen out there now with Haley at the other corner on the right side. Kinsey looking to scramble to the left. He's got some room. He's going to turn the corner all the way down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wheeler County. So 39 yards for Jaquez Kinsey, the junior quarterback. Puts Wheeler County up 6-0 with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Looks like they're lining up to go for 2. Ball hits the ground. He picks it up and goes into the end zone for 2. That was Jason Culver. So that moves the score to 8-0 Wheeler County with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. So Wheeler County, looking at their roster, they have 45 players. But again, nobody that really sticks out like a huge Division I prospect, but they do have some fast kids. We're definitely behind in the speed factor this week on the edges.
That penalty was huge.
Big. He would have still got the first down, but it gave him 15 more yards. Put him deep in territory and gave him a lot of momentum. So now we'll have to line up for the kickoff here. And high school football, you always have to be awake on the kickoff. You never know what's going to happen. Most of the time they don't have very good kickers, so it's about as beneficial to kick an onside or a squibber or some other crazy mess than it is to kick it deep. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like Wheeler County's kicker is number 75, Diego Ortiz. Number 9 for the Panthers going in on kickoff team. Pickering's got the ball. He's running to the sideline, or that's Haley.
21.
Nathan Haley. He's going to bring it out to the 26-yard line. So he did kick it, not deep, but halfway down the field. Probably picked it up at about the 15-yard line. So that was Ortiz, the kicker for Wheeler County.
Actually gained 6 on the run back.
So Panthers going to take over 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. Broxton snaps and hands to the fullback, Miss Clark. He picks up a couple on the play, maybe one, maybe two. So we'll call it a 2nd and a long 8. Ball just short of the 28-yard line. That is Clark, the other fullback in the backfield now. A little confusion on the play. Coach Kelly called a timeout from the sideline. I was just about to ask where Gilmore was. I didn't see him on the sideline, but I just seen him get up. He was sitting down in front of the bench over here. Coach Kelly got him up on the sideline here. We're just letting the Wheeler County band be heard through the speakers.
They brought a good crowd with them. There's at least 100 plus over there.
They got a very good crowd. Their band's a little short this year, but I'm suppose that's for COVID restrictions. They probably not bring the whole band. A lot of football teams now are bringing almost like a skeleton band or half a crew or whatever you want to call it.
Basketball band.
A pep band. There you go.
Band. There you go.
So they're not quite as loud, but they're still enjoyable to hear. Panthers under the center. He's going to hand to Pickering, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield by number 44. That's Tyrell Weeks. Again, speed from the outside edge. Ran it down from the backside. Going to be loss of about 3. 3rd and 11.
Pickering's carried the ball 4 times, and 3 of those he's lost yards. 4 carries for -5 yards total.
And Weeks, it looks like he's lined up at one of those linebacker positions, so he's screaming. Actually, he knows he's a down lineman. He's in there
every
again.
time. I don't know who's blocking him. I don't think
Ain't
nobody
blocking.
is.
He hits Braxton in the backfield, loss of about 4 more. 4th down and 15. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the score Wheeler County 8, Glascock 0. So a very competitive game. That's what we were thinking it might be tonight. 3 more quarters. Panthers are going to be in a punt formation here as we come back. The way it looks, they're lining up as a 3-man defensive lineman front, 3 men down. But they're walking linebackers up in the gaps between the nose and the defensive ends. So it's almost like a 5-man front with outside linebackers. Like I said, there's 6, 7 guys on the defensive line. So it's almost like the line is confused to who to block right now. So may have to get the old whiteboard out and draw it up and show them what to do because they're definitely outnumbered. Somebody's coming free every time.
First quarter, we had 15 yards of offense. And 14 carries for 15 yards. We had a 5 negative runs.
And they had one run of what, 39?
39 yards.
So, but we held them down a pretty good bit of the first quarter. That was the only big play they had. The other ones were little small plays. And we had that big 15-yard personal foul penalty at the end of that run that hurt. So we're going to swap ends of the field now. 12 minutes on the clock. First play of the second quarter coming. The Panthers in punt formation. Got a whistle blown. That's activating the play. Going to be Pickering kicking the ball. He kicks it to the Panther sideline. It's spinning toward the sideline. Going to hit and roll.
Nice
Back
roll.
Close to midfield. Not quite to midfield. Going to be short by 1 yard. So Wheeler County will take over 1st and 10 on the Glascock 49-yard line.
26-yard punt, no return.
Just heard Coach Swint say on the loudspeaker that Monday is back to school day for the kids here in Glascock County after a little time out for the COVID. Sure parents are glad to hear that. Wheeler County quarterback Kinsey takes the snap, runs to the outside, dives after him. He dives after him, ball's thrown up and almost picked off.
2 men fighting it for the Panthers. I think they took it away from each other. That was Pickering and McNair.
So almost with a pick, he kind of threw it up.
They had a penalty on the play too. Illegal man downfield. Or he threw it past the line of scrimmage.
He may have been past the line of scrimmage.
Illegal downfield.
Illegal man downfield.
Anyways, loss of, they showing 6 yards, so we'll give them six on the loss. Right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kinsey takes the ball, looking at the option. He keeps it. He gets up in the middle of the line. And now Doss trying to pull the ball loose, and finally he gets pulled down by a couple of guys.
That's
Broxton. He's going to gain several yards. Going to be all on the 45-yard line of the Panthers. Going to be second and about 5. A couple of scores to note already. Scores coming through. Washington County up 7-6 on Swainsboro. Got stacked twins on both sides of the line for Wheeler. Man comes in motion. They hand him on the jet sweep. That's Smallwood. McNair's getting blocked out there. He's got a man to get by. He's down the sideline. One man to beat.
Oh, not a good tackle. Number 23, that was Pickering. But
Pickering on the tackle. Wasn't a fundamental tackle. Dipped his head and could have been bad, but he did make the tackle and gets up and shakes it off and walks away. First down, Wheeler County. Ball going to be on about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Wheeler ball, 10:39 to go in the second quarter. Kinsey takes the snap. He he keeps it, pulls it back out. And finally wrapped up in the middle of the field and brought down after a gain of about 4 or 5.
that was Broxton again.
So 2nd and 5. We're going to have a timeout by Wheeler County. Again, nice crowd out here tonight for the second home game of the Panther season. I was talking to Coach Kelly 2 weeks ago about the schedule. He said they had 7 home games this year and 3 away, which is due to all the COVID cancellations. We lost Twiggs County. We lost, trying to think who else we lost. But they picked up Warren County. The longest trip we have to go on to this year is GMC, so should have a lot of crowd support this year. GMC, Warren County, and trying to think of the third away game. It's slipping my mind right now. Snap is taken by the quarterback. He gets up in the middle and finally brought down.
Pickering on the tackle. There's another run by the quarterback. He's in for a touchdown. Could be. Let's see. And the white hat threw the flag. That's got to be a hold. Yep.
Yep. Hold on Wheeler County. So score comes off the board. Going to push them back from the spot of the foul. They're going to put the ball down about just short of the 15-yard line. So we'll call it 14-yard line. It'll be first and goal from there. Kinsey still in it, quarterback. Man goes in motion. That's the running back goes out, sets up as a wing. And we got another
flag,
movement.
Yep.
Movement by the lineman. So another 5-yard penalty by the Bulldogs. So first and goal from the 24. Actually from the 19-yard line. Wheeler running guys all around. Got one guy split to the left. Actually now 2 guys split to the left as one more comes over. 2 guys split to the right. One running back in the backfield with Kinsey. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man there. He makes the catch. He cuts up, gets down the sideline.
23 Pickering on the tackle. Save and touchdown, saving tackle.
So right short of the goal line, ball will be placed. Second down. Looks like it's going to be placed at about the 1-yard line. Culver is the quarterback now.
He did that wildcat a while ago, same play that he scored.
Right up the middle. And he's going to score again, same thing.
I guess you could say the wild
dog formation.
Wild dog.
That's Culver, the running back, and put him in at quarterback when they get down low. Did it on the 2-point conversion while it goes well. That's going to move the score to 14-0 Wheeler County.
Pass is no good on the conversion.
So the 2-point conversion pass is no good for Wheeler County. It's going to remain your score 14-0. 9:14 to go in the first half. Panthers will be getting the ball back. Now it's time to move it down the field and get something different going here. We've got to get positive yards. The only thing we'll be able to do is up the middle. Again, scores a note in the first quarter. Washington County's up 7-6 on Swainsboro. Only other score I got results from Hepzibah. Evans up 20-7 on Hepzibah in the first quarter. Ortiz is going to tee the ball up at the 40-yard line on the Wheeler County hash mark side of the field. Down the middle of the field, Pickering is going to catch it at about the 15-yard line. He's looking for somewhere to go. And they grab him and sling him down about the 24-yard line. So they will take over possession on the 24, 1st and 10. Panthers huddling up. Whistle is finally blown live. Coming up to the ball, Chester at center.
Oh, we got to snap it.
We had a little
Offsides.
offsides there on the Bulldogs as Broxton barked the call and they jumped. We called it the old freeze play. So 5 yards the cheap way for the Panthers, but 5 yards is 5 yards at this point. 1st and 5. Ball on the 29. Clark takes the handoff. He's just stood up at the line of scrimmage. May have gained 1 yard. 2nd and about 4.
It's Clark's 2nd carry for 3 yards.
He was stood up on that side over there by number 19. That's Jeremiah Kinsey's a freshman. Hand to Pickering. Pickering looked to get outside. He can't get there. People
No
are grabbing him around
blocking.
his legs. Finally brought down about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Actually lost a yard. 3rd and a long 5, maybe even 6.
It's Pickering's 5th carry. He's got 4 for minus yards. 4 of the 5. So he has definitely been balled up tonight.
Still seeing Gilmore on the sideline over here. I wonder what's going on with him. Try to find out halftime if there's something going on.
Yeah, because he had 4 carries in that drive. All positive yards, but ain't been back in since.
Hand off to Pickering again. Actually, that's Haley. He's
running
bouncing
tough.
off. People hitting him left and right. He's bouncing off. Gets down to about the 35-yard line. Going to be close.
Tough run.
4th and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line. Need to get to the 34. Maybe even just past the 34. So there, Panthers going to go for it. Down 14-0. Broxton takes the snap and dives forward. Should have enough for the 1st down. He's across the 35-yard line. So 1st down for the Panthers. And keep this drive going.
Picked up 3 on that carry right up the middle.
Pickering bringing the play into the quarterback, Broxton.
Gilmore's right there with Coach Kelly, but he still ain't put him in.
But he's behind Coach Kelly. You see him, he's behind him, which usually ain't good. Pickering gets the handoff. He's looking to get to the sideline, and he's cut down. That's Haley again. Excuse me. We got 23 and 21 running the ball. Haley gains maybe 2 yards on, maybe a long 1, maybe 2.
Give him 1 yard on that.
So 2nd down and 9. Gilmore does go back in. Clark's coming out. So 2nd and 9. Ball on about the 37-yard line. Ball just touching the 37-yard line. Hand to Gilmore. He's looking for places to go. He's stopping his feet. He's going to be pulled down.
Never got his feet going, looked like.
Like he got in the hole and got the stutter stepping. Ball was going to be placed at the 38, so maybe another yard on the play. 3rd and 8. Clock still ticking. 5:25 to go in the half. Broxton under center. He's going to take the snap. Bam. They jump.
Offsides.
5-yard penalty on Wheeler, offsides again. Had 2 guys move on that defensive line. This near side line judge said it was offsides. He said. So 3rd down and about 3. Folks, if you listen out there and you're having problems with the stream tonight, just maybe keep refreshing. We all know our internet here in Glascock County ain't the best at times. Just keep staying with us. We're showing we're still online. Gilmore looking to get up in there. He's shuffling his feet and not running hard. He's going to be short. Going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. 4th and a long 1. So going to be a ball on the 45-yard line. 4th and 1. We're going to go for it again. Broxton up to the ball. They're going to be crowding that middle. They're thinking the quarterback sneak's coming again.
We got 15 in the box, and
he's pushing.
No.
He's not going to get it. So we're looking as close to the 46-yard line. We'll see.
He's got his foot on the left side of the marker, and I think it's close. It is close. It's going to measure. It's very close.
I think it's on the front of the line on the opposite side of the field, too. I think that stick's on the front of the line, but we'll see how crooked the line is.
It's either going to be an inch short or an inch over, one of the 2. It's an inch off, whichever way you want to call it.
We'll see how Coach Kelly painted the lines this week. See if it's
Not yet. It is an inch. It's an inch, a half an inch.
First down, Panthers.
Half an inch.
And it was one of those nights where I thought he was going to pull out the credit card or the index card and stick between it. He got down there and looked close. So I've seen that happen before in a game. They pull out a index card and stick it down in between it. And if it fits without touching, it's not a first down.
It was going to be an inch either way, and it ended up being a half inch.
So 3:56 to go in the half. Panthers still driving, 1st and 10 on their own 46.
2 4th down conversions on this drive.
Snap given to Haley again. Haley's looking for room. He's got some room. They finally bring him down.
Tough run, number 21.
45-yard line of the Wheeler County Bulldogs. That's a freshman. That's another one of those freshmen. He's running like he's a senior. 9-yard pickup. Last run he had people hitting off him like a pinball machine, but he kept on staying on his feet and fighting.
9 yards. That's the biggest gain of the night for the Panthers.
So good job there for Haley. Coach has found a halfback that's willing to run it tough.
He's got a little more speed, was able to get on that corner.
Hand it to him again.
Same play. Busting tackles.
And he's cutting back to the middle. So that's going to be another first down for the Panthers. Ball on the 40-yard line now of the Bulldogs. Clock's ticking, under 3 minutes to go. So Panthers coming to the hands off to Gilmore. Gilmore still shuffling his feet, not running forward. He's driving.
He's driving now, though.
All the way down, 5-yard gain on the play to the 35-yard line.
Kept moving the feet.
Now the Panthers are driving, but is the clock going to hold for them to get there? Not moving the ball very fast. We're moving it methodically, chunk by chunk, but not big chunks. So here we go, back on the ball again. A little faster tempo. Flag comes in. Haley cuts up, and they're going to blow it dead. After Haley gets slammed to the ground, they're going to blow it dead. False start on the Panthers is going to lose that 5 yards Gilmore just picked up. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 40. Does stop the clock for a few minutes.
a timeout.
Panthers going to call a timeout. Nope. Well, yes, he is. Coach Kelly, you call one.
No, wait a minute. Clock's running.
Oh, no timeout's
No
been called.
timeout. Go, hurry up to the line. A lot of time running on this here. 26 seconds since the last play. Oh, false start again.
Flags on the play. It is another false start. We're losing 5 more yards.
And about 30 seconds to lose that 5 yards.
And now
Yeah.
Coach Kelly's going to talk time. So 1:24 to go in the half. 14-0 Wheeler County leads. Panthers are moving the ball pretty methodically right here. Again, not big yardage at a time, but small clips. 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. And is the clock going to let us score, have enough time to score as we're moving it down this way? We're going to take some chances here in just a minute. I need to try to talk with Kyle down sometime or another, maybe halftime. I don't know if he's here tonight or not, if I can talk to him. If Eric was here, we could talk to him about middle school football. But I know Junior Pro is starting Tuesday, I think, if they can they're trying to get enough practices in. They've been shut down for a while, so. Kyle's doing Junior Pro. So I don't know when middle school starts their first game. I know Junior Pro is supposed to play Tuesday. Panthers on the ball, 45-yard line. Reverse to Pickering. He's got some room. He turns back to the middle of the field.
And he got a first down.
First down to the 30-yard line. Well, the far side official is marking him a little short. It almost looked like then if he'd cut it back to the outside, he had more open room, and he cut it back toward the middle of the field. But usually we haven't been able to get outside. So.
A 14-yard pickup for Pickering.
So 57 seconds to go. Panthers on the ball. They're going to hand to Haley. He cuts it up inside. He's got some room. He's going to have a first down, but
got a helmet off. 57, another die boy.
So Dye's going to have to come off a play. Clock running. Panthers huddling up. The clock's running. Coach Kelly is telling them, get to the line. .30 seconds and counting. Roxton looking.
Wide open.
And he throws behind the receiver, almost an interception, but luckily McNair was able to knock the ball down, trying to catch it.
There's no sense of urgency here. There ain't but 26 seconds left. Got 29 yards to go.
So he was open, but the ball was behind him just a bit. It's 26 seconds to go in the half. Panthers looking to try to score. Reverse to Pickering. He's trying to get outside. He slowed up a little bit. And we got a face flag. It's going to be a hold or a face mask, one or the other, it looks like. Looks like going to be a hold. They're pointing to the Panthers, so holding. Looks like it's going to be holding on 51 Dye.
Big penalty there, back to the 41.
Ball on the 41, 20 seconds on the clock.
12-yard penalty.
Clock is running.
16. This might be the last play. They'll still show us with one timeout. They're not going to get set, not even going to get it off. He's offsides. We're offsides right here.
False start on the Panthers. 2 seconds to go in the half. Panthers are going to call their last time out here. Looked like we were trying to line up in some kind of formation with some receivers split out wide there, and actually had one guy that looked as though from the sideline over here he was lined up in the neutral zone. Didn't call that, but we did have a false start on the other side that was called. So when play resumes, we're going to have the ball on the 46-yard line of the Wheeler County Bulldogs. Going to be 2 seconds to go on the clock. And it's 14-0 Wheeler County. Panthers trying to get on the scoreboard before the half. That's going to take a huge play to crack the end zone here. I have seen it happen. I don't remember what year it was, but back around probably 08 or so. We were playing Jenkins County in a scrimmage to start the year out, and we were in the exact same spot right here. And the quarterback at the time, Ronnie Gilliard, rolled to the right out of that wing T formation and threw deep to the right corner of the end zone down here near the gym. And there was John Davis, one of the shortest receivers on the team, and it hit him right in the chest, and he caught it, and we won the ball game. Last play of the ball game. So I have seen it happen. We got, looks like Roland out here on the right wide.
They got 3 deep.
And bad snap. And we're not going to even get a play. And that's going to be.
We got to fight. We got to fight. He's punching. Oh, that's going to be us. Dye's going to be kicked out of the game. He just kicked him. We're going to get 2 kicked out here. 57 and 56 are both going to be kicked out. A punch and a kick.
We got a melee in the middle of the field.
Stone, he's lost his helmet. Somebody pulled his helmet off. Yeah, we had a punch and a kick by 2 on our side. I didn't see what happened on their side.
Got 3 flags in the middle of the field, so we'll see what happens. Officials are gathering up in the middle of the field. We're definitely going to have some ejections probably.
They're not even talking to the coaches. They're just talking to themselves here. He had him down on the ground and wouldn't let go of him, and then somebody just come flying in. That was 56.
It was 57 or 51. It was one of the Dye boys.
Yeah, just leveled him.
And then he yanked the helmet off of Redfield.
Yep.
And then Redfield kicked him. So it looks like we're going to have at least 2 kicked out probably. We'll see. Officials still talking on the field.
You get kicked out for this one. That would have been the first half, so you'll just miss the second half and be back next week.
First half of next one, yep. A full game.
Full game.
So if he's kicked out here, he'll lose the second half of this one.
The second half. Yeah, he'll be kicked out the second half and the
first half of the next one. Officials still talking.
They don't have a replay. That's the only thing that may help us, but we've seen it all. It was right here on the 50-yard line, right in front of us.
So they're going to run the clock here for halftime.
Yeah, he wanted to start the clock, but.
Yep, he wanted to start the clock. All right. That's going to be our halftime score right now. We're going to the half. We'll have a 20-minute break here. Chris will play some music while we gather ourselves and figure out what's going on here for the second half. But right now at halftime, you got the score Wheeler County 14 and Glascock County 0. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.
We have a light.
All right, we're back here live at Panther Stadium. Halftime, about to get over with, a minute to go. 14-0 Wheeler County's the score. We're looking at the fields to see if we see anybody missing for the Panthers.
Still there.
Had a little altercation before the half with some several players from both teams involved. We're looking to see if anybody is missing. The only one I have not been able to locate yet is number 56, C.J. Redfield, and he was involved in the helmet snatching.
Yeah, we had a couple of them lost their helmets.
The guy from Wheeler snatched his helmet off, and I think he kicked the guy. So
we don't know what they got on that side that's missing. So
we'll see. We still got everybody else we used to having out there, so we are lined up, ready to kick off. Sorry if you've been trying to get online tonight and listen to us. We've been having some issues with technology. Internet's great here in Glascock County at times, so if you've been having problems, just every night when you try to listen on Friday, just be patient with us and keep trying to refresh and connect. Sometimes we have technology issues, and hopefully Chris says he has them. He'll try to put them up on YouTube the night of or the next morning if you want to go back and listen to it again. But I was hoping with all this internet at home learning that our wonderful
so it's
offsetting personal fouls on both teams. 2 on us because they're kicking off from our 45. So
we got a 15-yard penalty to start the second half.
But glad to have you with us here tonight. We're starting the second half. Ortiz has got it teed up on the side. Looks like it's going to be a squib kick. The kickoff team is swapping folks on the sides. The ball is kicked along the ground. Mitchell Dye tries to get it, and it bounces off him, but it looks like we fall on it.
That would have been number 7 or number 9. Bryce Wheeler, the freshman.
Bryce Wheeler, the freshman, on the ball. The whistle's blowing. We got a Wheeler County guy on the field. It looks like it might be number 23, Blaine Johnson. And that little ruckus trying to get the ball, he probably got stepped on or landed on or something, so he got the wind knocked out of him maybe. Coach isn't doing too much to him, just figure out what's wrong. He's just kind of waiting on him to catch his breath, it looks like. So
we're going to have the ball on the
38-yard line, where the Panthers will start over their first possession of this half. Again, Panthers not being able to move the ball very efficiently in the first half. Of course, neither team has been really. He is walking off very gingerly, so maybe it's one of those just give him a chance to check his breath and make sure all his parts are working, and he'll be back out on the field in just a minute. But both teams struggle to move the ball at times in the first half. Panthers really struggled to get wide. Had some success running up the middle, and then there at the end of the half, Nathan Haley, the talented freshman, had a little bit more success trying to get wide, but Panthers are going to take over 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line. Broxton under center. Handoff in the backfield. He's going to be wrapped up on a 2-yard loss. It looks like Aaron Clark. And we've been talking all game about D. Gilmore and him not being in at fullback. And I was down during halftime and was speaking to his dad. I think it's a conditioning issue, to be honest with you, the way he was talking. It's just his dad says he gets tired pretty quick. So, and with all the way the conditioning and the practices have been going and the way football's been handled this year, you wouldn't be surprised if that was an issue with all of them. So hopefully we'll see D. Gilmore back in here in the second half more often getting the handoffs. Right now, Aaron Clark, number 16, is in at fullback. Handoff is going to go to Pickering on a sweep to the left, to the right side of the field. And he's going to be brought down, got back to the original line of scrimmage maybe. See where the spot is. Just short of the original line of scrimmage on 37. 3rd, 11 to go for the Panthers. Still not able to move the ball with any success very much. 1, 2, 3 yards at a time is what they've been getting.
We had 29 carries for 50 yards in the first half.
So about 2 yards a carry, it looks like, you know.
They had 13 carries for 95 yards, and they had 3 of 6 on their passing for 34 yards. We didn't complete a pass. 2 tries, no completion.
They still got a lot of people in the box. Hand off to Doss. Doss is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be about it. 4th and 10. That's Brett Dawson there. Some scores of note we saw where at halftime at the Thompson Grovetown game. I don't know if it was halftime or not, but Thompson was up 14-0. Swainsboro was up 13-7 on Waco. Panthers in punt formation.
So they're trying to get a return out of this one. On that high, Pickering.
They got two people back deep. Ball's bounced. He picks it up and gets it away. Good long punt down the left sideline. Hits and rolls out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they exactly spotted that. It's going to be about the 26. So good punt by Pickering. Other scores: Aquinas 35-0 over Cross Creek. A team we will play later in the year, and a team we have already played, Augusta Prep, is beating Augusta Christian beating GSIC 35-0. And Evans leading over Hepzibah. So a lot of good games in the area tonight.
A 36-yard punt by Pickering.
Wheeler County now back with two running backs behind the quarterback in the shotgun formation. One goes in motion. Snap taken by Kinsey. He pitches out. There's a man there. He makes him miss. He gets outside. Nobody else there. One guy to beat. That's going to be Stone.
Got a flag.
Comes down. Stone trying to run him down, and he will not get him.
Got two flags. One way behind the play, blocking the back.
We got one about
20 yards behind the play.
Even with the line of scrimmage, about 20 yards down the play, and then we got one at about the 50-yard lines, which was about 30 yards above the line of scrimmage. So let's see what these two penalties are.
Blocking the back on Pickering on that end.
So big play, everybody's moving back. So it looks like it's coming back. Got a block in the back, like Coach Stanley said, on Wheeler. I think that's the same one the second one saw. He picked this flag up, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from about the 25-yard line. So that'll go down to the 15. It's going to be first and about 21.
End up being an 11-yard penalty. Saved a 50, 60, 74-yard touchdown run.
Wheeler County takes the ball. That is Culver up the middle. He's going to gain back those 11 yards.
Pickering on a tackle.
So back to the line of scrimmage they started at. Second down and 10 from the 26. That was Jason Culver, the running back. Kinsey takes the ball, looking to pass. He loses the football. We got to pick it up. They
called it a pass.
They're calling an incomplete pass.
It looked like it slipped out of his hand.
There.
Yep.
They're saying the ball went forward. So, that was a big play there. That was a saving call there by the officials. The officials are going to say the ball was going forward when he moved his hands. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. Third and 10.
And Gilmore was right in his face. I think he went to pull it down. Like you said, it slipped out, but
Kinsey looking to throw again. He's got a man open down the sideline. Pickering closing and knocks it down. Good play by Pickering. Pickering playing deep safety. Saw the play developing and broke it to the right side over there to the sideline and made the play. So good job by Pickering to make that play. Fourth down and 10 for the Bulldogs. See what Wheeler does. They hadn't punted very much so far this year. Look like they're going to line up in punt formation. That's number 10 back there, Rhett Rogers.
This could be.
I don't think he was the one that punted before. He's a quarterback, a freshman quarterback.
We offsides.
Now he does get the punt away. It's going to be short and rolling, and we're going to get away from it and let it roll. It's going to be inside our 40 down to about the 38-yard line.
Stone got hit right in the gut.
Looks like he's
right in the gut.
He lost his breath.
Yep. he jumped right into in the up back to block him, and he jumped right into his helmet.
So it looked like he took a shot to the stomach. It's probably going to be just a losing his breath type thing. He's going to sit there and try to evaluate himself and get his breath back to him, but I think he's fine. He's going to get up and walk off just as we thought. I think he got a knee to the stomach or a helmet to the stomach.
Got a helmet in the stomach.
So good play by Stone. He got up and did what he's supposed to do. It was one of those things that happened. Another one of those talented freshmen that are helping out the Panthers this year. Plays pretty much all the time on defense. Panthers will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line on their side of the field. 14-0 still the score. Wheeler County up with 8:34 to go in the third quarter. Panthers still not been able to muster much offense tonight. Can't get that outside edge like they were doing last week. More success up the middle.
And they stacking 10 in the box every play.
Everybody is within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage except the 2 cornerbacks. And there Gilmore gets the handoff. He's trying to drive. He's driving, pushing, stiff-arming people. And he finally gets into the inside. They finally bring him down after a lot of juking. And from the 45-yard line is where he's going to be brought down. Going to be a 7-yard gain by Gilmore. 2nd and 3. Again, he's so big and strong, and his legs, when he gets them pumping.
That was his 8th carry for 30 yards. He's leading the team in rushing tonight.
He's hard to bring down. He's got strong arms. He just reached out and stiff-armed one poor guy back straight down a while ago.
He's the only ball carrier without a negative yard.
He's a sophomore, too. Handoff again to Gilmore. They're going to feed him. He's driving again. They got him trying to pull him back. He's going to be close to the first down. We'll see how they mark it.
He's got it. They give him a good spot here, a nice spot.
This guy on this side gave him a really good spot.
About 2 more yards than he got. No.
The other guy, the official on the other side, is like, what?
They give him 2 extra yards on that run.
Well, first down, Panthers, good spot there.
He got 3, and they give him 5.
So ball on the 50-yard line.
And they got the coaches next door saying he wasn't even close to the line. No, he wasn't.
I think they just marked where the pile moved to. Clark back in there at fullback. They're going to hand it to Doss. Doss, man, gets to him.
He busted right through the line with nobody blocking.
I like Gearing was the guy supposed to be blocking him.
Took his helmet off. He's dazed. Yeah.
Freshman Nathan Haley back in the game.
A little dazed on that one.
So Haley in at halfback, Clark at fullback, Pickering in at wing. They're going to hand to Haley. Haley trying to get the edge. He got a guy diving at his feet. He jumped his.
That's a late
That's
hit
got to be a late hit out of bounds
Bounce.
right there. Where's the flag at on that one?
No flag. Wow.
They threw the flag on this side when we hit him out of bounds. They had 3 guys run on top of him over there. So 3rd down and 12.
He jumped that one. They've done that a lot tonight, tackling low.
That was a big play that kept one of their drives alive over here, a 15-yard personal foul penalty. They got the first down that time, but it extended it even further. Panthers 3rd and 12. Ball on the 48-yard line. Broxton in reverse, giving to Pickering. He lost his footing. He gains 1 yard maybe. Gonna be 4th and 11. See what the Panthers do here. We got Stone coming in on offense. Doss going back in.
Going in slowly though.
McNair coming to get the play to take back to Broxton.
They're going to punt.
So punt formation for the Panthers. Try to flip the field position here. Pickering back deep. McNair with the snap. Pickering gets it away.
Oh, we run into the kicker. We
That's
got a
a
flag.
penalty.
Roughing the kicker here.
Ball's going to roll inside the 20. We got a flag down.
Roughing
That's
the
going to be a roughing the kicker penalty. Should be enough for a first down.
should be a 15-yarder.
I think in high school it's
It's
all
always
15.
15, yes.
There's no running into. It's always roughing. So we'll see what they do here.
We declined it.
So it must have been just a running. It was going to be a 5-yard penalty. So we're going to take the kick down inside the 20. What's this official doing holding the football down here? He done messed up the spot of the punt.
Yes.
That punt went inside the 20-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 23-yard line.
Now they're moving it back now. They had it spotted on the other side.
That's supposed to be inside the 20.
To the 22.
They're going to move it to the 22. The punt went inside the 20-yard line, and the official gave them a few more yards because they lost the spot of the ball. Man in motion. Kinsey takes the snap. He pitches it to the running back. He's trying to get outside. Pickering there to get him. Makes the tackle. He's going to pick up about 5 yards. He's down on the sideline as well. Pickering gave him a little of their own medicine, taking out the legs. Wheeler County been diving at the legs all night, making tackles, and they just got some of their own medicine.
That spot.
Player down the field, that's Landon Bell, was the running back with the carry. He got the corner. Pickering met him and chopped him down with his feet. He's being helped over to the bench by his teammates, so it's going to be second and about 5. I am still missing Redfield out there. I'm seeing 55 Braxton Lefevre in there at tackle position where Redfield was. We'll know more if we see him on offense. Who's in there for him on offense? Kinsley looking to throw. Got a man open. He makes the catch in amongst a bunch of people. And that's Smallwood. We're going to bring him down. Brandon Smallwood, first down for the Bulldogs at about the 40. Maybe a 39.
Tackle for Pickering on that one.
39-yard line. Ball going to be touching the 40.
Yeah, first down.
Man coming in motion. Kinsey looking to pass. He's got pressure.
Oh, he got hit.
He got hammered on the throw by Dye.
He made a catch.
That was number 5, Quinshawn Edwards. Ball going to be down all the way inside Panther territory on the 43.
A 17-yard pickup, 18-yard pickup.
Kinsey looking at the option play. He's keeping the ball, got some room. He's going to be inside the 25 down to about the 23.
21 on the tackle. We're losing a step here, y'all. Nathan Haley on the tackle. Made a couple of spin moves. Pickering missed him on that first spin. Second spin, Haley got him.
2 backs in the backfield now with Kinsey. He keeps the ball after a fake. He gets outside. He's got a few men there waiting on him down to the 10-yard line.
William Stone on the tackle. He sure is. That looks like McNair down.
McNair getting up, walking off gingerly, holding his back.
Looks like he's okay. A little shaking up. Nice hit by Pickering.
So the ball going to be inside the 5, on about the 4. Second and, actually it's going to be about the 5. Going to be 2nd and 4. Can get a first down before they get a touchdown. Kinsey keeps the ball up the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So third touchdown of the night for the Bulldogs. Going to make the score 19-0. See what they're going to do. They've lined up for 2 both times they've scored tonight. Probably going to do the same thing with Culver at quarterback. In that wild dog formation. It is Culver at quarterback with the 2 running backs behind him. They just been snapping the ball to him and him trying to run in the end zone. Again, that's what they're doing. We got a guy there to meet him this time. That's Doss. And we wrap him up. His helmet comes off. That leaves the score 19-0. Or excuse me, 20-0. They did score a 6-point touchdown, so 20-0. So Panthers will line up to get the receive the kickoff here. Still not out of the ball game. We just got to start moving the ball a little more efficiently. Checking on some more area scores here. Swainsboro still up 14-7 on Washington County. Aquinas now up 49-0 on Cross Creek. Evans 32-13 over Hepzibah. ARC 42-0 over Glen Hills. Augusta Prep 41-0 over GSIC. Kick goes down the middle to about the 8-yard line. It's going to be Pickering. He's met and going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line. Panthers will take over 1st and 10. They're going to spot the ball just over the 20-yard line.
12-yard return on that kickoff by Pickering.
Panthers coming to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Broxton drops back looking to throw. He's got McNair.
He's got him.
who makes the catch and is down.
Nice over-the-shoulder catch by
about
McNair.
the 48-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 50.
He laid that one in there absolutely perfect.
Broxton, we're not known to throw the ball here at Glascock, but Broxton could not have thrown that ball any better than he did, just over the shoulder.
The defensive guy never looked back.
And it was a good. I mean, it was a perfect placement. Only McNair was going to catch that ball. If he didn't catch it, it was going to be overthrown. So
29-yard pass.
So good throw there. Broxton loses the fumble, picks it back up. He's got it pushing forward. He's going to have 5, 6, 7 yards on the play.
And still going. He may get close to 10 yards.
He got 9 yards on a botched snap. So ball will be on the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Clark. He's going to be chopping his steps down to the 40-yard line. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Two-yard pickup by Clark. Time winding down here in the third quarter.
Broxton takes the snap, looking to throw again. He's got McNair again.
Same play.
Oh,
Interference.
just a little overthrown flag. Got to come out on that.
Yes, no flag.
No flag
Wow.
on that. That's got to be a penalty.
He knocks him down. Maybe he said it was uncatchable.
Another good pass by Broxton where only McNair could catch it. And he would have stood a better shot if he hadn't been pulled down from behind.
Redfield. He's running out there with a bad ankle.
Now Clark runs back in at fullback. A little gimpy. Broxton's going to hand to Pickering on a sweep. He keeps his feet and gets about 2 or 3 yards. They're going to actually spot it. I guess he went out of bounds before.
Yeah, the clock's still running.
No, he just marked him down a little early, just inside the 40 on the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and pretty close to 10 yards when we come back. When the Panthers get on the field, into the 3rd quarter. That's going to have your score Wheeler County 20, Panthers 0. Coach Swin is announcing the cheerleaders.
Panthers ended up with 22 yards in the 3rd quarter on 11 carries, and they had one pass for 29 yards.
So almost as much in that.
In that 3rd quarter as they did the first half. Yeah, they had 51 in total in the 3rd quarter, 50 in the first half. So moving the ball a little bit here now.
Panthers trying to find a little niche they can expose and take advantage of. Gilmore back in there at fullback. He's been playing a lot of defense this half and not been playing as much offense for pretty much the whole game. But he's still the leading carrier, I think. So Broxton looking to throw.
Face
That's a face
mask.
mask.
Yes, he got him.
Going to be a 15-yard penalty from right there. Face mask, couldn't deny that one. If it goes from the spot, it will still be short. Let's see how they mark it off. Their ball marking skills have not been great. He's going to mark it on the 34, 35, 40, 34-yard line right in the middle. So it's going to be about 5 yards short. 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard penalty in the end. Still 3rd down.
Panthers come to the line, 3rd and 5. McNair split to the left. He's going against the senior DB, Quinshad Edwards. Broxton looks to hand off. Who is that? Doss with the ball. He's got some room, and he powers through the first hit. He's going to have enough for the Panthers' 1st down. Well, let's see. They're spotting it now. It's going to be close again. Let me say the guy on the other side waved it forward because it was way forward where they spotted it at. The two linesmen have not been together on spotting the ball at all tonight on any of the plays I've seen hardly. It's going to be a 1st down for the Panthers. It looks like our chain crew is holding the chains. Looks like it's Josh Otis and Lyle Watkins. And looks like on the other side over there holding the down marker maybe Johnny Pearson, and maybe the one holding the yard line marker might be Neil Griswold. So 4 good guys helping out their school here. Panthers on the ball already, 1st and 10. Going to hand it to Gilmore. He's going to push up in there.
He fumbled.
Ball comes out.
He fumbled. Let me give it to him.
They're going to give it to Wheeler County. 1st down, Bulldogs. And Gilmore gained 1 or 2 yards and coughed up the ball, even though it looked like he was already on the ground, or his knees were already down. They kind of pulled him down. And he went into a kneeling position almost. And so 1st and 10, Bulldogs on the 29-yard line. 11-17 to go in the game. Wheeler got twins on both sides. Quarterback with one running back in the backfield. Man goes in motion. Kinsey snaps. Keeps the ball. Looks to throw. He's got a man wide open. McNair tries to run him down and does run him down.
Horse collar.
That's a horse collar. They're going to call it a horse collar. He pulled him down by the shirt, and National Federation rules have changed. It does not have to be the shoulder pads anymore. If you grab the shoulder pad, or the jersey, it's considered a horse collar now. Your hand doesn't even have to be in the opening of the shoulder pads to be a horse collar anymore. So let's see what they mark off as a penalty. Ball going to be in Panther territory on the 46-yard line, looks like.
15-yard penalty.
So 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Ball snap, Kinsey hands it off. No, he keeps it. Looking the option around the right side. He's got plenty of room. One man to beat, Pickering.
Pickering got him.
Pickering got him. Big gain on the play, about 20 yards, but 1st down for the Bulldogs. So ball going to be inside the 30, down at about the 22-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs, 10:39 to go. Man in motion. He's going to hand to the fullback and gives it to him this time. Up the middle, he's got plenty of room. One man to miss. That is Pickering again. Finally brings him down. Inside the 5, down to about the 3.
Pickering should be just about wore out.
So he's got to have about 15 tackles tonight. Timeout on the field. Called by Wheeler County. And the Panthers only have about 28 players. A lot of them going most of them going both ways. I would dare to say you got about at least 8 going both ways. Wheeler County again, 45 people on their roster. We'll take a minute to listen to the Wheeler County band in the background while they're chalking up what's going to happen next. Wheeler County breaking their sideline huddle. Coach Kelly breaking his. 10:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be first and goal on about the 4, it looks like now. They've got them all spotted where they wanted it at. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Culver in there at quarterback in that wild dog formation. Actually, Kinsey's going to stay in there. Culver's going to be his running back mate beside him in the shotgun formation. Kinsey looking to throw. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's got a man open, and
nice
it's going to be caught. Good catch by the receiver out there. Looked like he run a little redirect route, come inside on a slant, and quickly pivoted and went back out to the corner.
They threw the ball a lot tonight. 13 passes they've completed. 8 of them. The last 5 in a row.
Pretty good by Kinsey. That was a good pass. He was being flushed from the pocket, rolling to his right, and hit his receiver into the back corner of the end zone. They're going to line up and go for 2 again, it looks like. Actually, no, they're going to bring on Ortiz this time, their kicker, number 75. He's going to do his first PAT attempt for the night.
That's the
Snap and hold are good, and the kick is low and about hits the heads of the linemen. So no good on the PAT. That makes your score Wheeler County 26, Glascock County 0. Panthers going to receive the kickoff with less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Checking on more scores again. All the games, they're still about the same. Wheeler County lining up to kick off. Number 75, Ortiz, puts it on the tee at their 40-yard line. Looks like we got
He's been
Pickering.
Consistently kicking it inside the 20, so.
Pickering is the deep man back, and it's going to be to him again.
About
13-yard line. Pickering trying to get to the outside, cuts back in a little. Finally brought down probably about the 25-yard line, where the Panthers will take over their next possession. Seeing River Todd going out on the offensive line.
A 14-yard return for Pickering. Been a busy man tonight.
Let me say what some folks used to always say, you want to rock him to sleep tonight.
Got 9 carries.
That's Haley want to carry him this one. He's going to be balled up in the backfield and brought down for about a 5-yard loss, according to where they spot it. Five-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 15.
He's got 9 carries, at least 9, 10, 12 tackles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's got 10 tackles.
Hand off to Pickering again. He's going to be hitting the backfield. About a 3-yard loss, 3rd and 18.
He's got 10 tackles and 10 carries.
Broxton brings his guys to the line, 3rd and 18. He's looking to throw. He's got McNair, but it's off his hands.
Threw it a little bit behind him. That was his 5th pass attempt. He's got one of 5. I think he's through to McNair every time. Pickering's been the punt return man, the punter, the kicker.
Pickering back to punt one more time. A little movement on the defensive line, no flags.
He's still got enough leg to kick it.
It rolls, trying to get back to the 50. It's going to still be in Panther territory at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs, 7:58 to go in the game.
30-yard punt for Pickering.
So 1st and 10, 48-yard line on the Panther side. Bulldogs have a new quarterback in there. It's that freshman. He throws it out to receiver to the right who is wrapped up. That's Stone on the tackle. It's number 10, Rhett Rogers, is that freshman quarterback. 6-foot-tall freshman.
That completion, they lost 3 yards on
3
the
yards.
completion.
So Rogers taking the snap. Still got Smallwood in there.
He's a throwing. Bryce Wheeler and Stone and Wheeler on the tackle.
So 3rd and about 5. Rogers takes the snap. He's looking to pass again. Looking to throw deep to Smallwood. Over his head. Going to be 4th down and 5 for the Bulldogs. 6:40 to go in the game. See what they'll do, if they'll go for it, if they'll punt. Looks like they're going to keep Rogers out on the field.
That broke a string of 7 completions.
They're going to draw us off sides. Looks like it's going to be just a little short to get a first down on that. Going to be a 5-yard penalty. I don't know if it's going to be quite enough from the way it looks here. But no, knowing how they spotted the ball tonight, they're going to give it to him, it looks like. Looks. So 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line.
Clock never stopped running.
Motion man comes to the right. He hands to the fullback.
Dye slowed him down. Wheeler cleaned it up. No gain.
Smallwood in motion. They're going to give it to him on a jet sweep. He's looking to get outside. Got one guy to get out by him, and he can't get him. The Stone. Stone brings him down 3rd and 10. 5:38 to go in the game.
Timeout.
Timeout on the field by Wheeler County. So Panthers trying to butter necks right here. Keep him out of the end zone one more time. All right, back to the action on the field. Both teams back out of their sideline huddles. Panthers going to try to hold them off here 3rd and 10. Trying to keep him out of the scoreboard, off the scoreboard one more time. Dye pressures. He throws the ball. Got a man open. He's got plenty of room. Now he's going to look like he's maybe going all the way. Pickering is there. He got him before he got in the end zone. Another tackle by Pickering. Down at about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Well, he looked him off to everyone to the right, and he threw back to the left, and they had it set up perfect. A couple blockers out there, and they went right down the sideline, headed toward Mitchell till Pickering showed up.
So ball on about 3, 1st and goal, man in motion. He's going to turn around and go behind the quarterback. Quarterback keeps it. Rogers in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. So another score on the board for the Bulldogs, making it 32-0.
And the crowd's starting to file out here.
Another good crowd tonight, just not the results we were expecting. We figured it'd be a tougher game, but was hoping it'd be a little closer. Panthers just could not get anything to muster on offense tonight.
Here comes number 75 again.
That means the lineman need to duck.
Big Lorenzen.
Ortiz in for the PAT. Snap is good, hold is good. The kick is good.
And it's good.
And it's down in the bush.
Oh, wow.
It looked like it was good. They thought it no good. Makes the score remain 32-0 Bulldogs. We need to score, too. So 32-0 is your score. Panthers are going to receive the kickoff. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Tomorrow's a big game of college football. Opened up last week. ACC will be on tap for tomorrow. No SEC yet, but I think the SEC starts on the 25th, maybe?
25th, 26th.
Georgia plays Arkansas the 25th, 26th.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I've heard some big marquee matchups. I think you got Clemson, Wake Forest was one they were doing on ESPN. And I know Georgia Tech's playing at Florida State. North Carolina's playing Syracuse. So
Got a new kicker.
new kicker going to try kicking off here. And it rolls down the middle of the field. It's like going to be picked up by number 21, Haley.
25.
He's hit and bounces off, doesn't go down. Goes out of bounds, but he doesn't go down. That's a tough kid. Ball going to be placed on the 37-yard line.
12-yard return.
Panthers will take over there 1st and 10.
Get our score.
So Panthers up on the line, 1st and 10, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go to try to get on the scoreboard and get that goose egg off.
Yeah,
Broxton hands to Pickering. He's looking somewhere to cut up. Can't cut up in there. Back to the line of scrimmage is all he's going to get. No gain on the play.
Yeah, they got their second team in there, but they done wore our first team out, so it's probably still even. Give it to Haley.
2nd and 10, ball on the 38-yard line.
Another one ain't carried the ball tonight is number 1. He had a couple carries last week. He ain't been in there. Is he on the sidelines?
Actually, I saw him on crutches or a boot a while ago, I think. Pass to McNair, and it's off his hands.
Zinko. Brett Zinko.
Yeah, he's standing on the sideline in street clothes. Or he's got his jersey on, but he's not in uniform. He didn't have a boot on, but I think I saw him hobbling around or something. I don't know what he was doing. Made me think he wasn't going to play.
So it was 2 out then, so 15 is still out for us. Oliphant.
Hand off to Doss. He's looking for somewhere to go. Cuts back in, makes a guy miss. Going to pick up about 4 yards.
4th down.
4th down for the Panthers. Clock still ticking, under 3 minutes to go. Haley brings the play in to Broxton.
We picked up a couple of 4th downs, so if we can do it one more time. 7 yards is a long way to go for.
Hand off to Haley. He's hitting
right
the backfield.
middle.
He breaks loose, though. They blew the whistle a little too early. He broke loose.
Wow, never touchdown.
It's one of those inadvertent whistles. Again, he hits the first contact and bounces off, but the official had already blown it dead before. So we have a timeout, Wheeler County, with 2:26 to go. They're going to take over possession, 1st and 10. We got less than 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go in this game here. They were just making an announcement over the loudspeaker, so we can go ahead and make it here. Next week, be back at home against Augusta Prep. Hadn't played them in football ever, but back in the old days when I was in school, Augusta Prep was in our region and everything, and we used to play them in basketball and all that kind of stuff, so be a rekindling of an old rivalry. They are a GISA school in the same region with Briarwood and Thomas Jefferson and some of the other folks will play, so it'll be an interesting matchup. They beat GSIC 41-0 tonight, so it should be a close ball game. So join us next week if you can't come. We'll be right here doing it again. Rogers hands the ball off to his running back who's bottled up in the backfield. Little
Number 4.
little mishandling in the backfield there by somebody. It didn't come off as smooth as it should have, and kind of bottlenecked in the backfield and got him a loss of about 3.
Gilmore on the tackle.
Again, new quarterback in there. Rhett Rogers, a freshman.
Corbin Wilcher on defense.
Man coming in motion. Rogers is going to fake to the fullback. No, he gives it to the fullback up the middle.
Bottom of that pile is right. He's still down. Number
Wheeler.
57, die. Wheeler.
So 3rd down and 10. Ball got back to the original line of scrimmage. Time ticking away, under a minute and a half to go. Rogers takes the snap, man in motion. He's going to hand the jet sweep to number 40. Trying to get outside. He's got blocking out there and finally brought down by number 7.
Nice tackle, number 7. Corbin Wilcher, number 7. Nice open field tackle. Seven-yard gain.
4th down for the Bulldogs. 30 seconds to go in the game.
They may not run another play. I don't think they are. They don't look like they're going to run a play. You got nothing but 5 linemen up there, all the backfields on the side. This might be it.
So it looks like Wheeler County is content to let the time run out.
No, I don't think so.
So that's going to be the final play of the game as both teams are trotting off the field, content to let it finally run out. Again, something strange for this year. No more hand claps in the middle. It's kind of a wave. A wave and a see you later the way they're doing it with COVID-19. So the final score tonight is going to be 32-0 Wheeler County. Not like we expected. After last week's showing, we knew it would be tougher this week, but I don't think we was hoping it would be this tough. We ended up with 50 yards in the first half and had that many in the third quarter. So.
And not hardly anything in the fourth. So we'll finish with less than 100 yards of offense.
Just couldn't never get that outside like we did last week against GSIC. You can see the speed was not there this week. They matched us pretty well with speed and could contain everything. So next week we'll be back here against Augusta Prep for our next home game. And hope you can join us if you can't get here with all the COVID restrictions. If you can't buy a ticket and you can't come, you're scared to get out, listen to us right here on Panthers Radio. There'll be a link as usual. So until next week, the last time tonight, final score, Wheeler County 32, Glascock 0. Until next week, see you next time.